Hello again, everyone. Happy Saturday afternoon. It is Saturday evening.
Yep.
Dusk and the dog pound again. And I got Miss Dog with me.
And the dogs.
And the dogs.
So if you hear them,
They're
Ella's
there.
digging and Teddy wants us to throw the ball.
Man.
See?
All right. Anyway, hope everybody's doing well. Are we heading for a crash? Are we heading for a crash?
I think we already did.
I think we. The dog said we already did crash. We crashed 4 years ago, I think. But a lot of talk about crash. I'm going to cover several things before I go any further. I'm going to cover several things. Possible crash. Tax day is coming up. Yay! Not. What we've been doing.
Yep.
I have a terrific passage I'm going to share with you that you will get something out of. It will resonate with you. I promise. It's a good one. The Dow dropped 2,200 points yesterday, y'all. That's hefty.
Yep.
Tanking. S&P loses 10% in 2 days. 10% in 2 days, y'all. China came out with a retaliatory tariff of 34% that will be effective on April 10th. You know what I say? So what? So what? You know, we need to be less reliant on every other dang country out there. You know, there's no reason why we can't make more of our own stuff. People give me all kind of reasons why we can't. I reject that.
We used to make stuff.
We used to. I don't care what you throw out there. You cannot convince me that we can't make more of our stuff. From pens to t-shirts to oil to automobiles to, I don't know.
Medication?
Huh?
Medicines?
Medications, that's what I was looking for. Medications. We shouldn't be so reliant on these countries, y'all. It's more than just China. They're the big one, but there's others too.
Yep.
Somebody's standing up to him. You know he's standing up to them. It's time. It's about time somebody stood up to them. Somebody's got to do it. They're not going to be popular for doing it.
Should have been done a long time ago.
Should have been done. Nobody else did. You know, spend your money locally. Spend your money wisely. Local/American. As much as possible. We went out to eat a while ago. Local place. By the way, we'll probably do takeout from now on. You know, people can't behave anymore, and adults don't know how to behave anymore, I guess. I know that sounds like old, get off my lawn kind of comment, but...
We gave them another try, and it was just as bad as the first time.
The good people, you know, the local restaurant, good people, the food is always consistent, service is good, fairly reasonable in price, but...
It's the customers.
It's, you know, we were taught, you know, when you go to a restaurant, or, you know, public place, be like, it's as though you're not noticeable. You know, you shouldn't stand out. Kind of like a referee shouldn't be noticeable in a game, officiating a game, you know. Let the motorcycle go by. Hope that makes sense. But we were thinking maybe we should just take it to go home next time. I don't know. We'll probably give it another chance to eat there. You know, eat in. You know, we'll still patronize them because they're local. They're good people. They're consistent. They're reasonable. So local. You know, support local as much as we can. Spend your money that way. American, if at all possible. Let's work our property. Let's work our gig, our job. You know, what we can. You know, let's watch our spending, of course. Pay down what debt you can. I'm not going to sit here and say, you got to be debt free.
You're not.
You got to be debt free. It's the only answer. Some of you are. That's awesome. I mean, really. We're not.
Nope, we're working on it, but we got a long way to go.
We've made a lot of progress.
Yes, we have.
It's helped a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Will we ever be 100%?
No.
Probably not. But you know what? That's okay.
We started too late.
Yeah, we did. That's okay, though.
Mm-hmm.
Because crash or no crash, we will survive. We will thrive through this. We are. That's the attitude you're going to have.
Yep.
I know most of you have that attitude, too. Work your garden, work your preps, work your property. What did we do today? We did some stuff.
Mm-hmm. Worked in the yard.
Yeah, we worked the yard. We worked the property.
Picked up the lawnmower.
Picked up our lawnmower. Our lawnmower was repaired. The grass looks much better now. So we're working that. We got soil. So preparing that spring garden, preps, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, we're doing those things. Grabbing a little extra when we go to the store while we can. I didn't notice, you know, we went, we got a few things from Walmart because we were really close to it, you know. I didn't notice a big uptick in prices. The prices have been high the way they have been. I didn't really notice any more than it has been over the last several weeks.
Yeah, I didn't notice any holes or anything either.
I didn't notice any shortages or anything like that. I didn't even look at the eggs. We didn't buy eggs.
No.
We don't buy a lot of eggs. So we did that. I tell you what, with Walmart though, I don't know, you know, I'll offend somebody, but every time I go, it's like, you know, a lot of people like, well, Dawg, do the delivery.
We live too far.
You know, I think we live too far away from that for that to be a thing. But other than that, I just don't know. There's something about somebody else grabbing my stuff and putting it at my front porch. I don't like that.
Yep.
I don't like that. I want to get my own stuff.
Yeah.
But the more I go in there, especially on a Saturday, I guess.
Yeah, it was crazy.
The less. I don't know if I want to say less safe. I don't know if I can put it that way. I guess I can. It's just a hairy feeling. You know what I mean? Like it's just a bad. I don't know. In the store and in the parking lot, maybe even more so in the parking lot. It's like.
Mm-hmm. And you feel drained when you come out.
yeah, because the radar is up so high. It's like, you know, when we get out and you get in the vehicle, it's like, man, you know, now we got to make it out of the parking lot
in one piece,
which is another thing. That was maybe the most difficult part of the shopping.
Yeah, people don't yield anymore. I don't get it.
If you don't look out, I mean, we would have had a wreck. You know, if I didn't really anticipate the idiot. You know, you got to anticipate the idiot to avoid wrecks sometimes.
More than once.
And we did like 3 times within like 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm. So
it's really something else. So I say with and it's more than Walmart. These other big box stores, you know, it's all of them. Go early if possible. Go in the open if possible. Now with us, it's very difficult. We both work full time. You know, Saturday mornings, it's like
yard work before it gets 100
we're taking a deep breath and then doing stuff out here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, tax time.
Yeah.
15th coming up. We had to pay, of course.
Mm-hmm.
It's particularly offensive, insulting. I don't know, what's another word too? This time around, especially, knowing what we know. Disgusting. Realizing the depth of some of the fraud and such with Doge, what they've uncovered. Mm-hmm. And that's probably the tip of the iceberg.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's particularly insulting sending that amount into them, knowing all that stuff. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I mean,
yep.
I mean, it is every year. It's insulting every year, but this one was a little extra.
Just because of what we knew.
It looked like she was about to roll him over there.
And she does it before.
Wrap him up. But yeah, it was extra oppressive this time. Oppressive feeling this time.
And it wasn't the amount we owe. It was just because we know what we know now.
Not the amount. It really is. We can do it. I mean, it's no problem. We can do that.
We plan for it.
We plan. Yeah, we plan. We budget for it. But I guess it's just knowing the depth of the corruption, the fraud, the disgust that is being uncovered makes it worse. You know, makes it worse.
Yep.
So there's that. I don't know. We're gonna have a crash. How do you feel about that? You know, is it it's gonna bounce back? You know, it could bounce back next week. Some. You know, we don't know. It may not. It may continue to just tank out. Is it on purpose? Is he crashing the system on purpose? That's very possible. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. Something needs to be done.
Something's got to be done. It's being done. You know, but we will survive it. We will get through this. You will too. You will. We got to keep at it. We got to keep positive. We got to stay focused. We got to work hard.
Yep.
What else? What else is happening? Oh, I usually say like DIY things, you know, do it yourself thing. And I agree with that. I think it depends on what it is and what is your talent.
Mm-hmm.
I always use the example of, you know, we had to have some roofing work done not long ago. Mm-hmm. I'm not a roofer. I don't play a roofer. I never have been a roofer. I don't get on one. My ladder days are over with. I'm not getting on a ladder. We have to hire that out. Mm-hmm. Now doing some paint. We can do some paint. Mm-hmm. You can do minor things.
Right.
You know, yard work, put the garden in, harvest. We do that. Mm-hmm. Not a mechanic, not a roofer. Nope. There are times when it's okay. Hire it out. Time is money. Hire it out. What are you spending your time doing? You can make it up doing something else. Your job, your gig, your talent, whatever.
Like the lawnmower.
If I'd have taken that thing apart, there would have been parts left over if I put it back together.
Yep.
I'd be like, where does that go again? And then we'd have to take it up there and it'd be even more of a mess. So.
And they did it in a week.
They did it within a week. Oh, well, about a week. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it was very reasonable. I don't have to buy a new lawnmower. It's just right down the road. It's like 2 miles.
They basically rebuilt it.
They rebuilt the thing.
A lot less than a new
one. Fraction of a cost of what a new one would be.
If you can find one that's not electric.
Right. I have old school. I have a gas one. It's not old. It's like, 8, 9 years old.
Yeah, we bought it when we moved here.
So little things like that. How can you get by easier, you know, a little cheaper, but effective?
What's he doing?
He's under me. But like I was saying earlier, you know, pay down what debt you can. If you can make a little dent in something, hey, you know, if you can, you know, if you've got 3 credit cards, can you knock one out and within 6 months or a year? You know, just set a goal. That's how we've done it. We've set a goal, a realistic one. Mm-hmm. Can you know, what can you pay down? Mm-hmm. You know, can you
concentrate on one at a time?
Concentrate one at a time, and you just check it off, and that gives you a boost when you do, and it's motivating. It's motivating that you just continue it, right?
Yep.
That's worked for us. Mm-hmm. You know, so hope that's helpful. What else to add before I go to a passage? Anything else?
Did you want to walk around any or?
I don't know. We're almost. Yeah. What do you want to show? You want to see something?
Mm-hmm. Show them our pile of soil.
We got a pile of soil over there. We got some soil. We got pine straw. We got pine straw left over from
the front.
From the front beds that we put in. We're gonna put some pine straw around the back and around some of our the bushes and stuff.
We had to put ant stuff down before we put the soil in.
Yeah, we're in a battle with ants.
We put diatomaceous earth in.
What is that called? I can't say that word.
Diatomaceous earth.
Diatomaceous?
Close enough.
Diatomaceous?
Yeah. Earth. And we
Why
put that
can't I
in
not say words anymore? It's like...
the main two beds. They've sunk a lot. So we had to put that in it. So we'll add this. Whoa.
What was that?
I think it was a bird. We just got buzzed by a bird.
We got strafed. It was either a bird or a bat. It might have been a bat.
Might have been.
It might have been.
I don't know. It was going so fast. I don't know what it was.
That was something.
Anyway,
you sit still long enough, and the wildlife just kind of like gets used to you. You notice that?
Yeah.
We can walk out here, and after a while, if you stand still long enough, sit still long enough, the squirrels start coming around. Like, I guess you ain't gonna move, so I'm gonna try to eat your seed some more.
They do that when we're in the hammocks too.
That's a
at
good
first
example.
they fuss at us, and then they finally like, okay,
they're like,
going nowhere.
all right, these humans ain't going nowhere, so we're just gonna go back to our business of eating your stuff. All right, Teddy's looking at me like, you need to. I should show this. This is cool.
Yeah.
This is what I'm looking at right here. He wants me to throw his ball, and he's staring at me, and he'll huff, he'll snort. Hey Teddy, you want me to throw the ball? You want me to throw the ball? You want to talk? Uh-oh, Miss Dawg gonna do it. Uh-oh. Throw it. Good throw. Oh.
He's our little athlete.
He's pretty athletic.
In the house. She's tired of being out here in the house.
No, she's laying down right over there. Hey, Ella. How you doing? She's gonna
get. The patio's cool, Dad.
She's gonna stay where she can keep an eye on us. That's for sure.
He's back. Yeah, bring it closer. Bring it to me.
Get it closer.
Bring it. Bring it closer.
You're such a Shih Tzu.
Yeah. Emphasize on the first word.
Oh. All right. Oh, we got it closer that time. Hey, have you found your green friend? Teddy, have you been able to find that lizard yet? He said, no, man, I'm trying.
Scott keeps asking if you found it.
Scott wants to know. You gonna tell him?
He comes look for it every time. Time we come outside. He goes straight for the grills.
Okay. Passage time.
Okay.
Today's is from Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Amen. Do not be discouraged. Somebody made in the that comment in last night's video, do not be not afraid. I think that's what they said. Be not afraid. Be not discouraged. It's always with us. What do you say?
Yes.
All right. So let's keep that in mind. All right. All the noises around you that are feeding you negative stuff, walk away from it. Turn it away. It's not helping. It's not productive.
Nope.
It's not healthy. Share your thoughts. I hear the crickets now.
Yep. It's dusk now.
Now it's really dusk. Yeah. All right. Well, I was going to let them listen to the crickets. Again, I hope you're having a good weekend. Stay close to Jesus. God bless y'all. I will see you soon.